On January 5th, 2002, a Cessna 172 Skyhawk was flown and crashed into the Bank of America Tower in Tampa, Florida. The pilot was 15-year-old Charles Bishop, a high school student who, while preparing for a flying lesson, started the engine and took off without his instructor, who had left him for a brief moment while Charles was completing his pre-flight inspections. As this was in the wake of the 9/11 World Trade Center tower attacks, the air flight traffic controllers immediately contacted the US Coast Guards and the nearby MacDill Air Force Base. Many warnings were sent out to Charles during his flight, including a Coast Guard helicopter and 2 F-15 combat jets sent to intercept him, but all were ignored. Charles then piloted his plane in between the 28th and 29th floors of the 42-story tall building. Both wings broke off and fell to the streets below, and considerable damage was done to the offices hit by the plane. Charles was killed instantly, but luckily nobody else was injured. In the aftermath of the event, a note left by Charles indicated that he was inspired by the 9/11 attacks the previous year. Charles then dedicates his plan to Osama bin Laden and Al-Qaeda. This is what Charles wrote. "I have prepared this statement in regards to the acts I'm about to commit. First of all, Osama bin Laden is absolutely justified in the terror he has caused on 9/11. He has brought a mighty nation to its knees. God bless him and the others who helped make September the 11th happen. The US will have to face the consequences for its horrific actions against the Palestinian people and Iraqis by its allegiance with the monstrous Israelis, who want nothing short of world domination. You will pay, God help you, and I will make you pay. There will be more coming. Al-Qaeda and other organizations have met with me several times to discuss the option of me joining. I didn't. This is an operation done by me only. I had no other help, although I am acting on their behalf." In the subsequent investigation by the FBI, there was no evidence found that Charles had any connection to Osama bin Laden or any terrorist group, and so it was not classed as a terrorist attack. Charles' mother believed that it was due to side effects from an acne medication called Accutane, which apparently can include side effects such as depression and suicidal thoughts. She began a lawsuit against the producers of said medication, but this was dropped in 2007, as she stated she could not emotionally continue with it. The general consensus that Charles was the perpetrator of such an act was very confusing to most, as he was an honor roll student at his high school. He was intelligent and was strongly patriotic, very pro-American and completely devoted to his country. Charles was also not on any other medications and had no known history of mental illness. It really is hard to speculate what his motives really were. We could just take his note at face value and conclude he was radicalized to the point of committing this crime. But judging by the opinions of those around him and those close to him, it just doesn't sit well. Maybe it truly was a freak side effect to ongoing use of the acne cream, but again, it doesn't seem entirely plausible. I don't think we will ever come to a definitive conclusion, but it is safe to say that it's a scary thought that someone can just get up one morning and commit a crime like that. If you enjoyed this, then please feel free to subscribe for more like it in the future. All the best, everyone.